Welcome to this short webinar about integrating quality assurance with PointZERO. My name is Ewald Rodriguez and I would like to show you how PointZERO can help us test this with IT projects in creating higher value of quality assurance and enable a faster time to market. The IT market is ever changing and now it's even changing in multiple ways. For instance, with the rise of the cloud, the market is now offering its own business solutions with software as a service programs. But we also see that the business finally want to have their money worth. We as testers are reacting to that. For instance, with standardization of our IT testing processes and the automation of certain tasks with different tools. Developers are looking to be more efficient and working in agile developments. And when designers will leverage the option of an early review, we can see the quality of design requirements will rise. And in the end, we even could see a simulation like in the aviation industry. All these things together can be put together. And to show you how this can be done, let's first take a look at the normal software development lifecycle. This slide shows you a V model, but the idea behind this is also applicable to agile models and other software development lifecycles. But when you look at the V model from a time perspective, you'll see that architecture and development are on the left side and testing and implementation on the right. So testing will start when coding is finished. But wouldn't it be nice to start earlier and make this happen with less effort? Let's try and go and start testing from this moment, from the first moment available, PointZERO. This will reduce the time to market and directly will imply savings on the whole development lifecycle. This PointZERO is our goal, but IT isn't ready for that. So we propose a 3-step program to enable this move to PointZERO. The first step is one we're already taking in a lot of ways. Industrialization. We are standardizing our processes. We are using automation and tools to do certain tasks. We imply lean to have less available, to have more time to those things that matter most. We reuse test assets. We use team of next business-driven test management, and we manage our test data. All these things are already done now. So if you are doing these now, you are implied to go to the next step. The next step is to be purely efficient in collaboration in an industrialized test process. Only industrialization will have its problems with designers and developers. So we need to collaborate with them, like for instance in Agile. But you can also use model-based testing services or model-based service for developers and the setting up of various quality gates as the goal from the different phases. These quality gates will enable improvements even though they don't have to be formal at this moment. When all these things are implemented, you can look at the last step. In this last step, we're going to create formal quality gates to review the business case and model after it. To create models to simulate the whole software, something that is already possible in the aviation industry. In this industry, everybody already knows that a plane will fly and how much fuel it will use and all these things before one piece of metal is put together. All this is done from the design. And software tools can help with that. There are multiple tools that can help you in simulating environments, other stops and drives, all things can help you with simulating your test. And all this will enable us to achieve PointZERO. And we should have a look at different supply and demand model. The business is on demand and the IT will supply. And Between these phases, you should see quality gates to ensure that it's also been done. And IT can look at third parties to outsource some tasks for them, or all tasks. And as point zero emergence, this consists of testing as early and efficiently as possible. Implement QA measures from the beginning. Full collaboration between IT disciplines. Industrialization and automation. IT innovation across all disciplines. IT activities tailored to business demands. And incorporating market expertise. And let me finish with the phrase from my colleague Leo van der Alst. If you don't have time to do it right from the beginning, when will you do you have time to do it over? Thank you very much.